Hello students, welcome to the online classes. We are discussing chapter 9 Women in Reform, and we have already discussed about the social reformers of the 19th century. Today we will discuss about the women and education. Indian women had been denied from the education for centuries. In the ancient period also, it was the women who are from royal household or upper classes get education. In the middle and lower class of society, women were mostly confined in the four walls of the house and supposed to do all the domestic work. There were many social taboos and beliefs that has stopped the path of development of women. Most men thought that if women will get education, they will actually not will be able to be controlled by them, and going to public spaces would have a very bad influence on them, and they also believe that they should stay at home and should stay away from the open atmosphere of the society. So initially, at that time, women were taught at homes by their fathers or husbands or brothers, which were open-minded. It was the Parsis who first took the initiative to educate women. Nehruji Fordonzi, Dadabhai Nauroji, he advocated widow remarriage and education through his newspaper Rast Koftar in Calcutta. Dadabhai Nauroji also told some important thing, that uniform law of inheritance of marriage and about the Parsis. In Calcutta, J.E.D. Bethune opened schools for girls. He was the president of the Council of Education. After his death, work toward women education was carried forward by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Okay. There were some social reformers, Savitribai Phule and Jyotiba Phule, who worked for the girls' education. They opened school for the untouchable, and for which they were very much criticized by the orthodox groups. And now education among the Muslim girls. So what was happening in the Muslim community at that time? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan initiated efforts towards education of Muslim women. He opposed all the social evils which were present in the Muslim community, like Parda system, easy divorce, polygamy, etc. In North India, Muslim families, women learned to read the Quran in Arabic. They were give education at homes. By the late 19th century, Urdu novels were being translated into easy languages, and they mainly focused upon religion and household management. The Begums of Bhopals have an important contribution in education of Muslim women. They founded a primary school for girls at Aligarh. Some schools were also set up at Lucknow for Muslim girls. Name of Begum Ruqayya Shekhawat Hussain. She is the Begum Ruqayya Shekhawat Hussain come in our mind, as she opened school for girls in Patna, Calcutta, and she started a school at Bhagalpur after the death of her husband. Anandibai Joshi, she is the first women doctor of India. So by 1880, the women started to take admission in universities. That means they opted for higher education also. More and more schools and colleges were set up in the 19th century for both girls and women. This age also has witnessed the development of technical, vocational and industrial courses. Gradually, education in law and commerce also began to be imparted to girls. Women now took active part in reform movements and education of girls. They raised their issues like healthcare, child welfare, right to vote, and health and care, and social discrimination against women. Gradually, they become active members of social groups and the national movement. So that's it in this chapter. We will meet in the next class with a new and interesting topic.